Hello and welcome to our channel. Have you ever wondered if your birth chart holds secrets about your past lives? In today's video, we will explore how to uncover traces of your soul's journey through key astrological indicators. We'll focus on the lunar nodes, the 12th house, and Pluto. And we will also discuss how to identify karmic relationships and soulmate connections. This journey will help you understand how your past lives may be influencing your current life and how to integrate this knowledge for personal growth. Let's dive in. Part 1. The Lunar Nodes. Your soul's journey. The lunar nodes are crucial components of your birth chart, revealing the karmic path your soul is walking. These points are not planets, but mathematical points in space where the moon's orbit crosses the ecliptic plane. The South Node and North Node tell the story of your soul's evolution through past and present lifetimes. South Node. The South Node indicates qualities, patterns, and skills you bring from past lives. These are aspects of yourself that feel familiar and comfortable, but they can sometimes keep you stuck if you rely too heavily on them. For example, if your South Node is in Libra, you may have had many past lives focused on relationships, seeking balance and harmony. However, in this lifetime, you might struggle with being overly dependent on others or losing yourself in partnerships, indicating that it's time to break free from these patterns and embrace your North Node's qualities. The South Node also shows what lessons you've already mastered in past lives. These lessons are not for you to repeat in this life, but rather for you to integrate into a higher expression. If you were overly reliant on your relationships in a past life, your soul's lesson might be to become more independent and self-reliant. North Node. The North Node is where your soul seeks growth in this lifetime. It represents the qualities and life experiences that may feel unfamiliar or challenging, but they are necessary for your spiritual evolution. For instance, if your North Node is in Aries, you are being called to embrace self-assertion, independence, and personal courage, which may feel uncomfortable at first, but will ultimately help you grow into your true self. The North Node's energy is all about stepping out of your comfort zone. If you focus on what the North Node represents, you are likely to feel a deeper sense of purpose and alignment in life, even if the path is challenging. Embracing the North Node's lessons will bring you closer to fulfilling your soul's ultimate mission. Part 2. The 12th house. The veil of past lives. Now, let's explore the 12th house, which is one of the most mysterious and profound parts of your birth chart, often called the house of secrets. The 12th house governs your subconscious, hidden fears, and unresolved karmic energies from past lives. It is deeply tied to spiritual growth, healing, and liberation. Planets in the 12th house. Any planet placed in the 12th house can indicate unresolved karmic issues or hidden talents from past lifetimes that need to be integrated or healed. For example, if you have Saturn in the 12th house, this could indicate past life karmic lessons around discipline, responsibility, and boundaries. You may have experienced isolation or restrictions in a past life, and in this life, you may face similar challenges, but with the opportunity to heal and overcome them. Similarly, if you have Neptune in the 12th house, your soul might be dealing with issues related to spiritual confusion, escapism, or illusions from previous lifetimes. This placement can indicate a deep connection to the unconscious realms, but it may also show a tendency to avoid facing the truth about yourself or your past. The cusp of the 12th house. the sign that marks the cusp, beginning of the 12th house, gives a flavor of the types of experiences you may have had in past lives. For instance, if your 12th house cusp is in Pisces, your past lives may have been deeply spiritual or mystical, possibly involving self-sacrifice, isolation, or even martyrdom. On the other hand, if the 12th house cusp is in Virgo, your soul might have worked through perfectionist tendencies, focusing on service, healing, or practical concerns in past lives. Understanding the sign on the 12th house cusp helps you understand the types of spiritual and karmic challenges your soul has faced and how you can resolve them in this lifetime. Retrograde planets in the 12th house. Retrograde planets in the 12th house often indicate unresolved karmic debts or unfinished business from past lives. These planets are turning inward, which means the energies they represent may be hidden from your conscious awareness. For example, a retrograde Venus in the 12th house could suggest unresolved issues around love, abandonment, or self-worth. The lesson here is to look within and work through these past life imprints by forgiving and healing the past. Working with the 12th house involves conscious awareness of hidden patterns and unconscious behaviors. Through practices like meditation, journaling, or even therapy, you can release these unresolved energies and heal from past life wounds. Part 3. Pluto, the planet of transformation. Pluto, the planet of transformation, is one of the most powerful forces in the birth chart when it comes to understanding past lives and karmic cycles. Pluto governs death, rebirth, and deep psychological transformation. It is associated with the process of letting go of old patterns and regenerating into a higher state of being. Pluto's placement by house and sign. Where Pluto is placed in your birth chart shows areas of life that are intensely transformative, often linked to deep karmic lessons. For example, if Pluto is in your 8th house, you may have past life experiences tied to themes of death, intimacy, or shared resources. These experiences might have involved power struggles or deeply emotional transformations. In this lifetime, you may be called to release any fear of transformation or the power dynamics you experienced in past lives. Pluto in the 4th house, on the other hand, might indicate that your past life lessons involved the home, family, or deep emotional roots. This placement often suggests that you may have experienced power struggles within the family or issues related to emotional control in past lifetimes. In this life, you are called to heal these wounds and create a more empowering home life. Aspects to Pluto. Aspects involving Pluto, particularly to the Moon, Sun, or South Node, are strong indicators of deep karmic patterns and past life influences. For instance, if Pluto squares the Moon in your chart, it may indicate unresolved emotional trauma from a past life that needs healing in this lifetime. This aspect often triggers intense emotional reactions, challenging you to confront buried feelings and transform them. Pluto also represents our ability to heal and regenerate. By working with Pluto's energy, we can shed old, limiting patterns and embrace transformation. This process may involve facing your shadow self, letting go of past fears, and stepping into a more empowered and authentic version of yourself. Part 4. Identifying karmic relationships and soulmate connections. Astrology can also offer insights into karmic relationships and soulmate connections. Those deeply transformative bonds that feel destined or as if you've known someone from another time. These connections often carry unresolved lessons from past lives that are meant to be worked through in this lifetime. Synastry and composite charts. Synastry charts, which compare the birth charts of two individuals, are powerful tools for identifying karmic connections. By analyzing aspects between your chart and someone else's, you can see where the lunar nodes, Pluto, and the 12th house play a role. For example, if a partner's planet is conjunct your south node, this can indicate a shared past life connection where both of you have unfinished business to address together. Composite charts, which create a combined chart for both individuals, can also reveal the overall energy of the relationship and highlight significant karmic patterns. For instance, if the composite moon is conjunct Pluto, this suggests that the relationship carries deep emotional and transformative lessons that both parties need to face. Soulmate indicators. Soulmate connections are often marked by harmonious aspects between Venus or Mars and the North Node. These aspects indicate a deep, spiritual bond where both individuals feel destined to meet and work together on a higher level. If Venus or Mars is aligned with the North Node, the relationship may be a key part of your soul's journey and purpose in this lifetime. Additionally, placements in the 7th house, the house of partnerships, or the 12th house, the house of hidden realms, can signify deep soul-level connections that go beyond mere physical attraction. These placements often indicate that the relationship is part of a larger spiritual journey of growth and healing. Karmic patterns. Challenging aspects, such as Saturn square the Moon or Venus, often point to karmic lessons that need to be resolved in this lifetime. These relationships can be intense or even difficult, but they offer opportunities for deep emotional growth. Understanding these aspects allows you to approach relationships with greater awareness and purpose. Part 5. How to work with past life insights. Once you've uncovered past life indicators in your birth chart, it's important to know how to use that knowledge for personal growth and healing. Embrace your North Node. Your North Node is the key to unlocking your soul's purpose. By embracing the qualities it represents, whether they are leadership, spirituality, or creativity, you align with your soul's true mission. Even though it may be challenging at times, the North Node helps you move toward the person you are meant to become. Release karmic baggage from the 12th house. Use the wisdom of the 12th house to release any karmic baggage that is still influencing your life. Practices like meditation, dream journaling, and therapy can help you explore these hidden patterns and heal them. The more you confront these unresolved energies, the more freedom you will experience. Work with Pluto's energy for transformation. Pluto's transformative power encourages us to heal old wounds, let go of limiting beliefs, and move toward personal empowerment. By consciously working with Pluto's energy, whether through therapy, deep introspection, or ritual work, you can break free from past life patterns and embrace a new cycle of growth. Your birth chart is a map of your soul's journey, full of clues to your past lives and karmic lessons. By exploring these indicators, you unlock a deeper understanding of yourself and your spiritual purpose. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with those who may benefit. Until next time, keep shining and embracing your soul's journey.